Hello, babies. Daddy's back, and while depression is really coming in trying to whoop my ass, really got me down against the belt buckle, baby, putting a stomping on my body, mind, and soul. But you know what? All I needed was a little breather, and now I'm back. And now I'm here to talk about dynamite. So, without further ado, it is I, yo Duke of Danger, yo Deacon of Detroit. I'm talking about the bringer of doom, gloom, and everything that's gonna boom in this goddamn world of ours. Yo, shooter reviewer, Dynamite D, baby. I ain't gonna lie, babies. Tonight's edition of Dynamite was off the chain. It was good. Ooh-wee, babies. It was good. Between a banger opener, future matches to look forward to, possibly, the prospect of a brother getting the gold next week, and a main event that we did not deserve so soon. A brief showing of why one wrestler in particular is a legend in the making, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. God damn. Whoo-wee. Now, here's the situation. I got depression. I know. It shucks. And last week, depression really whooped my ass because I was not able to record it. I'm sorry, babies. But the show must go on, and I promise you, I'm going to have to find a way to manage it, The shit's not good. I don't particularly like how much I'm being held back by. But hey. This ain't what this video was for. I'm saying I'm sorry for not dropping anything. Consistency is what I'm supposed to work on, and I'm being very inconsistent, and I'm sorry. But that's neither here nor there, because dynamite. Besides the fact that we started off the night with the Merge Freak versus the Mexiking, and if you don't know these alternate names to these individuals, it started off with Nick Jackson versus Ray Fenix, and it was good. This is my thing. AEW, in my opinion, consistently gives you banger openers. Some that actually outshine some of the good matches later on in the shows themselves. And I actually like that. I like starting out on a hype note. Now, some people, they hate it because it's like, oh, you're giving us too much too soon and too early, and then, it takes away from everything later on. Well, I'm starting the program off hype as fuck, ready to get into, and it gets me going. Whether it's going to go down or go back up is all dependent on how the matches line up, the stories to tell, and if you can't deal with it, then we got 2 words for you. Too bad. And just deal with it, bitch. Yeah, that's more than 2 words. I kind of didn't think about it when I was about to say, because I was about to say deal with it, but then that would be 3 words, and I already fucked up. And that's not the point, because, whoa, this goddamn match. Already going off the story being built that, Nick is solo, going up against Ray Fenix, who maybe not even a complete month ago, or maybe it has been a month ago, he was the AAA Mega Champion before the belt was taken off him by Kenny Omega. Ray does solo work. He was doing solo work in Lucha Underground all the time, while Matt was still tag teaming it up. Now this could possibly put a little bit of ring rust, and I love the commentary in this one because they were definitely on point with stating the facts when it comes down to both of these men as singles wrestlers as well as their tag team careers. Giving an idea of when the last time Nick had his last singles match, pointing out how Nick is so accustomed to tagging that he basically was doing everything as though he was in a tag team. So this definitely could be a great adjustment period for Nick. I definitely would love for him to find his own, because to me, Nick is the same as Jeff in that he is the standout personality out of the duo. Although I love Nick in ring. I was never a Jeff Hardy fan. I was a Matt Hardy guy. But in this case, I do enjoy Nick a bit more than I enjoy Matt. But Matt is not bad at all. But just to break it down to a lot of y'all, the way it to be understood, Nick is Jeff, and I would definitely enjoy to see what Nick can do as a solo act. I kind of want to see that, but that's moving past the point because following that we had a wet. No. Following that we had a women's match. We had the top two women in the AEW Power Ranger. Now I need to go back and check out this ranking system myself. I only can go off of some of the few notes they said in the show, and it was okay. It was cool, finding out that these are the top two women, not counting Riho. So I feel like the number of matches definitely count. I didn't think that Riho had so few matches under her belt, and it could just be because accumulatively with some of her extra L's in teaming, not necessarily since she's become champion. But whatever the case, we had Hikaru Shida versus Dr. Britt Baker, and it was a damn good match. These two women can definitely put on a pretty good showing. I've also joined a lot of people who feel like AEW's women's division could definitely use a bit more depth and a bit more time to really get into their own grooves. But I do enjoy their women's matches, especially the ones they put on the main show. I still love the fact that they don't not give women the time and opportunity to put on their show. Joshi's still getting much love, and like I said, the match itself was still good. It's a reason why these two are the number 1 and 2. While I love Riho, I don't feel like she's been matched up in a way that makes me feel that her reign will be particularly long. Like, I feel like Riho may get up to 5 good title defenses before she loses the strap. I want to say she's had 3 defenses now. She when she won the belt against Nyla, when she beat Britt, and then recently when she beat Emmy, which was a really good fucking match. So, looking at it now, I feel that this could definitely play into who will be the next one to go after. But, the match ended with Sheeta beating Britt. It was fine. I enjoyed it. I feel like their booking is matching better with the way they record because a main problem with AEW, at least for the first month or so, was their timing whenever they decided to go picture in picture. Tonight they were pretty on point with it. I think that the production team has finally gotten their groove and finally getting everything going now, which is cool. It's fucking great. I'm happy about it. But yeah, Sheeta beat Britt. Good fucking match. Now then, following that, we're gonna go into. Oh wait, actually, no. I didn't even finish talking about the first match. I'm sorry, babies. I gotta get back to my shit. I'm off. Nick versus Ray was so fucking good. Ray getting the win, and I felt like Ray getting the win is how it should have worked. At the end, Nick tried to shake his hand, but Ray blowing that shit off, which it fits. It fits because these two with their team units have beef, and Ray should be cocky as fuck for all given reason. Definitely can work. Definitely will be nice when it comes down to the rematch once Matt is better. Because we all know what's going to come. They're going to get it. Hopefully, they keep doing some pretty good long-term booking. Although it's still a little tough with the limited tag resources, but we'll get to that later. Following the women's match now, we had the Dynamite Dozens Battle Royale, where 12 men were competing for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, baby. Which is a great show because it reminds me of when Cody won the Ring of Honor. And to me, it carried the same level of weight, but way more appreciated than WWE's King of the Ring. Which is funny because if you know WCW, like I know WCW, that's say I'm a professional or extremely well versed in the goings on of historical wrestling facts. But one Diamond Dallas Page back in the day was crowned the Lord of the Ring. And I believe that he also had a custom diamond ring when he won. So, honestly, I feel like this is a damn good way to give somebody an important status without having to make multiple belts. Like, for all intents and purposes, the winner of the King of the Ring should use his opportunity to skyrocket, which It should work, except unless your name is Billy Gunn. And you're going against the fucking Rock. In which case, it will not save you. No, baby, it just don't save you. But that's fine. It's cool because this is entertaining. I would call this the lowest point with an asterisk. I'll get to that following this. But yeah, I can't quite remember everybody in the Battle Royale, but let's see. I want to say 12 people, so let's see if I can name them right. We had Hangman Page. We had Joey Janela. We had Pentagon. We had MJF. We had Jimmy Havoc. The Best Friends. Orange Cassidy. Superbad Kip Sabian. Jungle Boy. And Sonny Kiss, and then number 12. It was not number 12, but it was the one. Billy Gunn, baby! Looking like a fucking beast of a man. Lord have mercy. Look. I know that he's like a backstage producer, trainer, whatever the fuck he's doing behind the scenes. But put Billy Gunn back in the ring with AEW, goddamn it. Because the man looks good. Like, still in as good a shape as he ever was. Because Billy Gunn is a freak of a man. He is fucking stacked. And the ass man was like, that they get this thing. So, we going into it. First of all, before it really gets on and popping, we get the first shock because fucking Benta was in the corner about to hit Billy with a Cero Miedo with Rey Fenix in his corner, except Rey pulls out that mask and it's actually Christopher Daniels. The fallen angel strikes again because he cost Penta arguably one of the biggest actual threats in this match to get bumped out or before like 10 seconds, like 3 seconds into the fucking thing. God, yes. Building the feud continues with SCU and the Lucha Brothers. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I missed anything last week involving them, but yeah, bro, this felt good. Felt good. On and popping, we got some back and forth, some goings on, some goings around. A couple of highlights. Sonny Kiss twerking in front of the ass man. And right as Billy was about to go ahead and clap back with his own cheeks, that bitch ass MJF decided he's gonna come in and ruin everybody's fun. Toss it out, Sonny Kiss. That's strike one, boy. Strike one. Jimmy Havoc losing his fucking shit and basically just start stapling every fucking body like he's fucking giving you chest shots and like say I think he stapled a couple of niggas' nuts. Then he got booted out. Sorry, Jimmy, gotta go like that, bro. MJF being the bitch that he is, does the Billy twice. He stops Billy from getting, his knockouts. Shit. Oh yeah, Jungle Boy. MJF took out Jungle Boy when Billy was about to take out Jungle Boy. Orange Cassidy. No. It was Cassidy. Because Cassidy was hitting Billy with the super kicks. There we go. Cassidy was hitting Billy with the super kicks. Then MJF came out and knocked him out. Fucking MJF, he had to get hit with a sucker and get his ass dropped by Billy. But unfortunately, that's when Wardlow, MJF's new bodyguard is / the big motherfucker that's been building to come to AEW for some time now, basically took out Billy Gunn, taking out the monster. Which I was curious how they're going to do it. But after some time and seeing that MJF was still in the ring, I was like, yeah, that's how it's going to happen. Fucking Kip Sabian getting his ass saved by Penelope Ford, who took out... who did Penelope Ford saved Kip Sabian from? Who was it? Oh, from Joy Janela. No, it wasn't Janela. No, it wasn't Janela. Who was it? It's killing me. It's killing me. Whatever the case is, their fucking thing, and so I'm still waiting for that feud to start up between the bad boy and super bad Kip Sabian after the Janela Spears feud, because fucking Sean Spears, bitch ass, chairman of the boy, ladies and gentlemen, WCW reference, came and took out Janela. Oh, the storyline building is amazing in this show. Feud continuations, progression. Oh, yeah, baby. That's that shit that I like. Feed me more. Feed me more. Okay, but getting past that, what comes down to it to where it's actually just what? It's actually Jungle Boy. It's Jungle Boy and Adam Page. Adam Page, who has broken off from the Elite, he's now a solo act. Still doing cowboy shit. But here's the thing. We don't hear the bell. The refs don't do anything. They are impartial. So I'm thinking to myself, why in the fuck is this going on? I'm like, wait a minute. Billy didn't eliminate MJF. Where the fuck is MJF? And lo and behold, in the corner, I see this man creeping on Jungle Boy. Take my boy out. Oh my God. Shameful. But the final two will be the ones to go on next week to compete for the Dynamite ring, and it's going to be MJF versus Hangman Page. Definitely makes sense. I definitely could have seen it happening because both men have been getting certain pushes right now. Page storyline wise with him breaking off from the Elite, going as a solo man, as well as him actually coming up in some of these win columns, and then MJF with the unexpected but expected swerve on turn on Cody makes him the biggest name going on with the company as far as intrigue and push power. Now, who do I think is going to win next week? Join MJF. I feel like MJF is going to take it, but we don't know until we see. Following this, going into hour 2, we have Le Champion, Chris Jericho, coming out to apologize for losing his shit last week. Now, I am only keeping up somewhat. I don't know I wasn't familiar with everything that happened, but it appears that the champion, who was number 1 in AEW, his perfect record is ruined. Not his singles record is still impeccable, but he lost to SCU, specifically getting pinned by Scorpio Sky. Afterwards, throwing a bit of a hissy fit. But tonight he comes out to apologize for his actions. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not acting like Le Champion last week. I am sorry for my actions. And you know what? We will make up for it and we will celebrate because next week in Chicago, I will finally be getting the thank you I deserve. And I was cool with that. I was like, okay, this is a promo. This is nice. Cool. Next thing I know, I hit a SCU. I'm like, oh shit. What madness is about to go into now? So SCU comes down, Scorpio Sky kind of leading the pack, and he takes the mic and he's like, you know what, Chris? I commend you as champion. You did the right thing today. You did good for coming to apologize, but you did not say why you apologized. Because you apologized because you took that L, boy. I pinned you in the ring. I did it. Your first L, your first loss. Lost to me. And then through some mind games and trickery, Scorpio Sky is going to have a one-on-one match next week with Chris Jericho for the AEW Championship. Now, as we all know, I said that I would like for Chris to have a long run as champion, definitely make it past the first pay-per-view. I would say maybe even a year, but with the new momentum behind Scorpio Sky specifically, I can see Sky taking the belt next week. It definitely could be a good ass pop to see the belt change on TV. Definitely go into one of the hottest groups or teams in AEW right now. I'll be perfectly fine with it. And I'm sorry, but Scorpio said he's gonna make Le Champion into La Bitch next week. I'm sorry, but you can't. That shit was too hype and too real. Afterwards, supposed to be down by the Inner Circle on SCU. Sad times in Ridgemont High this time, babies. Oh, didn't want them to get beaten, but it was necessary. It was necessary, and it was fine. It was cool. So next week, we're going to have Chris Jericho versus Scorpio Sky for the championship. And Scorpio, I believe that AEW is a time for him to be a standout solo main eventer. Scorpio has the charisma. He's cool. And he's damn good in the ring. So if anybody's gonna take the belt off of Jericho soon, I definitely have no problem with it being Scorpio. Do I see him actually doing it? No, not really. There is no real opposition putting Chris Jericho's way, but it's not whatever. But after the beatdown, we had few low tier guys trying to come out to help out SC as they were getting jumped. Brandon Cutler and one other person that I can't quite remember. But then also came Marco Stunt. Poor Marco. Then it was Jungle Boy. Poor Jungle Boy. But you know if they come out, Luchasaurus came out. So Luchasaurus comes out. We get a standoff with him and Jake Hagar. Oh my God. I never knew I wanted this matchup until I saw those two men standing in the ring. So find a way to give me Hagar and Luchasaurus in the ring, preferably in a pay-per-view setting. So build it, but I don't know when the next pay-per-view for AEW is going to be. They've done the last one for a year. But that is definitely a pay-per-view. Even if you just put on the buy-in, that is a good-ass match to put for the buy-in. Even though I feel like both men at least deserve to be maybe the second or third match of the night, depending on the booking. Whatever. So, that's dope. Afterwards, Luchasaurus had a squash match against against Peter Avalon. Poor Peter. I don't know if he was hired on to be enhancement talent, but I don't think that it's not bad for him. I don't think that he was coming as a. Again, I don't make it sound like he's just a jobber, but I don't think that he was coming to actually really be some significant threat. But I also think that Peter Avalon should get a little shine here and there. I feel like he should, get some love down the line for all the enhancement that he's doing right now. Cool, fine, fuck, whatever. Following that, we had the big tag team match of the night. Private Party versus Proud and Powerful. Oh, fuck, I love Proud and Powerful. The number two, I don't know if they're number. I think they're like the number 2 tag team in AEW in the AEW Power Rankings. I believe that they're only beaten out by the Lucha Bros, which it's the Lucha Bros. But PNP, they came out being as nasty as whatever. Private Party came out showing love and dedicating the match to their boy Matt Travis. I don't know much about Matt Travis, but RIP to you, good sir. You are, I believe, a HOG alumni, and please rest in power, my friend, rest in power. So this match, it was good. They structured it perfectly, because the big thing about Private Party is the fact that Private Party has actually gotten pretty big upsets against top tier tag teams, but their record doesn't show it, which again, for me, I feel it makes sense, because they are probably the youngest and least experienced tag team in AEW at the moment. But they have chemistry, they have the crowd behind them, and honestly, for them, the journey is to be to watch them grow. Eventually, they will be champions, and I feel like they will definitely be a good face for the company. I would definitely hope that they don't split up. Honestly, I love them together. I love them. But for like the first half, if not first 3/4 of the match, this was really PNP's show. Obviously showing why they are like, a top, like one of the top teams in AEW right now. But they got a little too greedy, went down to the well too many times. They had the blackjack, trying to use it on my boy, but then Nick came out and said, we got you. Got you, bitch. Took the blackjack. Isaiah Cassidy goes in with the comeback. Yes, the gin and juice never felt so good to watch. Bam, they get the 1, 2, 3. I believe giving PNP their first real L. So honestly, this is gonna do wonders for them in the rankings. But I was like, with the dedication to the homie, and definitely with the way they were talking about and building up this match, it was a given that Private Party was gonna take it. Which takes us into the main fucking event. Oh my God, a main event that I know I wanted. I didn't expect I'd get it so soon and without any big stakes, but at the same time, it was still good. It was still entertaining and a great fucking closer. Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley. And Darby Allin is a fucking showman. If anything, he had a custom, he had a special vignette coming out with him carrying around the bag for Mox like he did with Cody, the body bag. Not only that, in the video, going to some rock show or metal show. I'm not gonna say which, but going to a concert, basically put himself in the bag and getting carried out by concert goers, and then transitioning that to being him being carried in the Mox body bag by, 5 guys. I'm like, God damn it. You fucking get me hyped every time I see you. He is a legend in the making, and I even said this on Twitter. Watching your star rise is a real honor. Because I really fucking love Darby Allin. Not knowing much about him, just with the look, with how entertaining he is, his passion and feels behind his words. It's great. And then Jon Moxley is Jon Moxley. He is the fucking god of destruction. What more do you need to ask for? He comes out ready for war, and oh my God, him and Darby go at it. Between Moxley's viciousness, Darby's unique selling ability, as well as his unique moveset, these two, honestly, I feel over time could definitely build a rivalry worth watching. Just with the unexpected madness of these two in the ring, with both their levels of intensity. Oh God, this was a damn good main event. Moxley got the win using a elevated. Okay, so here's how I viewed it. I viewed it like, the regular double arm hook DDT. I call it the dirty deeds. When he goes midway, that's the paradigm shift. When he gets a little height on there. When he gets you all the way leg stuff vertically and goes, you drops on your fucking head, that is the Death Rider. This was an avalanche Death Rider. I thought my boy Darby was gone. But Darby came. Darby took that L, but in this match, Darby was not a bitch. Just like every other show when he's had. Now, Darby, who is taking L's, still is getting the crowd behind him and still puts on amazing matches. Darby is going to need a push. Darby is going to need to become AEW champion. I feel like if Scorpio doesn't get it next week, Darby should be the first person to take the belt off of Jericho. But he has to get a record to come back. So he needs to go on a hell of a win streak to come back on it and find some magical opportunity to give it to him. But that's how I felt about the show. So I'll say how I feel about the show. How would I grade it? This was a show, like a grade A. I'm not gonna say A+ because I don't think it was not the perfect show. And I know that I'm pretty sure that I've given exceptions for when I last gave up A+ on the show, but this is a damn good show. There was nothing bad for me to actually talk about. Everything was good. Everything flowed nice. We had multiple paths to possible matchups down the future. Feuds continuing on. They did the show right. Next week, I'm excited for. I already have MJF and Hangman to look forward to. I have Jericho and Scorpio Sky to look forward to. Then I forgot Kenny Omega with his own little promo talk, pinpointing what he says was the downfall of Omega in AEW, being his loss to Pac. So now we're gonna have Omega trying to come full circle to reclaim himself by beating Pac. Now, if Pac takes this L, I don't think that's gonna hurt his record, although he'll be like kind of close to breaking even territory, because I know that he's lost in a group with a tag team with him and Moxley. He had a draw with Moxley. He lost to Page once. So also, I think he might have a couple else, but I know Omega's getting this win back. Omega's definitely going to get this win back because Kenny couldn't beat Moxley. I'm sorry, for story purposes, Kenny could not beat Moxley in that final match, and it doesn't count anyway, so it's fine. But Kenny needs to start winning because we need a credible threat, and Kenny is the best thing going. So I feel Kenny's gonna get the win next week, but that's me jumping ahead of myself. Point is that I have so much shit to look forward to next week that it's got me foaming at the mouth and bits. But I gotta go because I gotta go to sleep, and this video's already long enough. I need to learn how to cut this shit down, but I don't even care because I'm coming at you raw. So, ladies and gentlemen, please thank you for watching the video. Like, subscribe, follow me on my socials. My IG and my Twitter. And, show your boy a little love. Help me get the views. Just get the word out about somebody who enjoys wrestling and loves to talk shit and kind of Has its own way. I need to kind of do a video about what's been going on in wrestling. While I have it, I'm trying to find the time. Maybe tomorrow, and probably find something else to start recording with. Because my phone just ain't doing it enough, but I don't have the money to get all the good shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let dynamite bite. Bye.